this particular lady I'm about to tell you about was in the same business, there she is, as her mother and her grandfather before her. Now, what you have to do is stop me, all right, when you know what it is that they sold in their business. I'm going to give you some clues, all right? We all want more of it. Okay? Some of us keep it better than others. It's invisible. Yeah.
Time.
Yes, it's the right answer.
They invented time?
No, they sold it.
I was going to say, I think I remember what William Hartnell looked like. It wasn't like that.
No, they sold it.
Oh, they sold it?
How would you sell time? How could you make a living selling...
What period?
They started in the 19th century and went all the way on up to 1940, 4 generations of the family.
Time shares. You get a flat in Malta for 2 weeks and...
No.
Is this something to do with Bristol being 11 minutes behind
It's
London?
not exactly to do with that, but it's to do with the fact that in the 19th century it started to become more important to keep time, and there was only one clock, the Greenwich clock, that keeps the official GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. And this woman would go with her pocket watch, which is a very fine pocket watch, and she would, once a week, put the time right, and then wander around London, and people would pay to have a look at her watch. And she made money giving people the time. Businessmen had a subscription to her business.
It sounds very, very much like a scam, some sort of euphemism. And what is going on here? Hey, just looking at my watch, officer. In this dark alley.
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Stop her to look at her watch?
Yeah, her name was Ruth Belville.
Her watch?
It was a John Arnold pocket chronometer, number 485786. And they cornered the market in it from 1836 to 1940.
There were only 3 of them ever did it. So
Well,
one person at a time.
Yeah.
You'd be lucky if you could find them.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, people could buy an annual subscription, and I guess they would go around and visit them in the same way that a sandwich company goes around to a
Like
to
an
a firm
alarm
and
clock?
or they'd go around with the clock and say it's now exactly this, and the firm would set all their watches by it.
When did they why did they decide on an hour? What was that? What was the Why an hour? Why not just, half an hour and make that an hour?
Because 24 is divisible in so many different ways.
It's very factorisable.
Divisible by 2 and 3 and 4 and 6 and 8.
10.
Exactly.
You could add 10. You could
No,
do
10 is only divisible by 1, 2, 5 in itself.
only
Yeah.
on one.
That's why 24...
If you go into another dimension, you could have anything you want.
But unfortunately, we weren't in another dimension.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Forgive me, but why was it important to divide 24 by 8?
Yeah.
Well, no, to have as divisible a system as
Why
possible.
wouldn't it be 100? Why not have 100? Make it all up to 10.
If you want to do that, then
Can
you
I
can
make it
have
up to
a plan to decimalise time, if you like.
Changing it. In fact, I'm going to live my own. I won't make my own.
Yeah.
I'm going to cross 2 of these off. Let's have a vote.
What should
I'm
we
going
vote
to get
off,
rid of
though? Read this number?
3 and 8.
Yeah.
Well, last night you joined the show.
You can't do 1 to 10 because then we'll never have 11s ever again.
So,
No, I'll leave it at
so look, can you just...
9s?
9s.
So what is your system? How many hours are in your day?
20.
20 hours of
Nice and
daylight.
simple. We call it a hurrah.
Right. Okay, a hoor. A hoor?
A hoor.
Strumpets. Time is a whore, I think.
20 strumpets.
Yeah. Well, there are a number of objections, obviously, that I'm not the one to make them. It originally was 12 hours because the Babylonians were the first really
Yeah, well,
to
what do
come
they
to
know?
Well, they... Right. But they had a base 12 counting system.
Yes.
The French did try decimal time after their revolution.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they?
Ah, do you see?
Yeah, it didn't work.
Why did it not
I don't
work?
know. It maybe just didn't work because the rest of the world just cocked a snooker them and didn't like the
Is
idea.
it not like Betamax and VHS? They all went with 24, but
Maybe.
the French should have gone with 20, and nobody...
Well, the French...
When has the French ever worried about what the rest of the world thought?
Oh, absolutely.
But we have 10 fingers
Yes.
and 10 toes, and then you could count off the bits, the sections of time
You
by each
still
one
want
of
to
your digits,
tell the
couldn't you?
time. What time is it?
About
What time is it? 1, 2... 3.5.
2 minutes past 4. What
Yeah.
would that be then? About 6.
About 6, yeah.
Well, good luck. That could be an interesting line in merchandisable metric clocks.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the Bill Bailey QI metric clock.
Metric clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, that'll do me.
Anyway, we've just done an hour on that topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click here to watch more videos.